After nearly 3 years, a Denver hotel will no longer serve as a shelter to the city's unhoused community. Officials say the Aloft Hotel will close its doors at the end of the month, forcing more than 100 residents to find new housing.
I was there as several of those residents rallied outside of City Hall to protest the closure.
Housing is not a commodity for the rich.
On the steps of City Hall, several residents of the Aloft Hotel stood alongside members of HouseKeys Action Network Denver, an organization that helps unhoused folks.
This is a matter of survival.
Among the group was 66-year-old John Waldo Paul McLafferty. He moved into the Aloft Hotel in June and must move out by the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm worried a little bit. We got people like this lady I've known for a long time. She'll help us out.
McLafferty is talking about Therese Howard, one of the organizers.
Numerous residents have told us straight up, if I were to go to a shelter, this would be a death sentence.
The city and county of Denver leased the Aloft Hotel to use as a temporary emergency shelter during the pandemic. It was designed specifically for people living with health conditions that make them vulnerable to COVID-19. The program is ending as pandemic response winds down and federal funds expire. The 124 guests who live here were told about the closure in January. Since then, the city and county says many people have already moved to other housing and some have been matched and waiting to move. Meanwhile, work is still underway to match a remaining 19 people with housing. McLafferty is one of those 19. He suffers from lung issues and nerve damage, so he worries about his health if he ends up back in the shelter system.
I don't want to be with 700 people out at Crossroads. I've been there before, and I worked there and volunteered there, but I can't live in those conditions with the restrooms and a few of them that work in the showers and that just was too hard.
Which is why organizations like HAND are stepping up to help.
What we need to do now is ensure that this step of creating housing options that the city and Salvation Army and the state have taken for many residents is extended to all residents, that no resident is treated like trash.
The Department of Housing Stability says it's doing what it can to get those 19 folks the housing they need, but if they can't...
At the end of the day, for anyone that we don't have housing for at the end of April, there's still opportunity for shelter. And so we have shelter programs that folks can move into as well.
Now, once everyone is out of Aloft, the city and county of Denver says the plan is to reopen it back into a hotel.